Good morning and happy Harness Your Hump Day. It is cold outside. Very cold, very, very cold. Thus the Nordic clothing. I do live in southern Illinois and it is very frigid temperatures, though yesterday was much colder than today. So, a couple of things other than it being ridiculously cold outside, and honestly, I'm doing this just for the presentation. It's pretty warm in the office. But wanted to welcome everybody today. Hope everybody had a great Veterans Day. Today I want to talk to you about 5 ice cold Black Friday tips. Things that are going to help your business or organization capitalize on Black Friday. Now, you probably should have already planned for this and be ready to go. However, if you haven't, here's some tips. If my team at Harness Digital Marketing I can be of assistance or help, please let us know. But let's jump right in. There are 5 things that I recommend this Black Friday for you businesses and organizations. Number 1, I'm not real big into always updating over and over your updated banners and profile images, but you want to this time for these big events, if it's really big and it's going to capitalize on something, update your banners and your profile pics to adjust to the Black Friday, what you're doing, something cryptic, something fun, something creative. Add some elements to your existing branding. So you still want to have your logo there, but you want to spice it up just a little bit. Be consistent across all platforms. And those of you that are familiar with Canva.com is really good about helping you create images and then adjusting them for the different profiles and platforms like Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn. So you're definitely going to want to do that. Number 2, please don't forget to use your hashtags, the local and the regional ones. So if your business is local, there's all kinds. You got to really look for them on Instagram especially, but Twitter and Instagram, kind of the same hashtags, sometimes a little differently. You need to kind of see what's trending on those, and you can go into the settings, into the updated settings on your Instagram profile app and your Twitter app to see what's trending, and you'll see that. But the local ones, there's going to be some big events going on. See what hashtags are trending on those. So look at like for regional, we do Southern Illinois, we do the town, Carterville, Illinois, Heron, Illinois, Marion, Carbondale, Illinois. But there's going to be obviously the hashtag Black Friday deals. But look to see what your magazines and what your newspapers and TV, look around, be very visual about what hashtags are being present and promoted. You can always piggyback off of those. I love this strategy. It's one of my favorite ones to do. Just make sure that it makes sense, okay? Don't capitalize on a hashtag that a lot of people are going to be following and using if it's not relevant or doesn't matter to what you're trying to do. Don't oversell. Don't oversell. I know that might be hard for people to hear me say that, but be consistent, but please make sure that you're in the right market. So know your audience, know your product. If you are a small business or a local business but still sell globally, use those big branded hashtags, and don't forget to piggyback off of those. All right, number 3. Be creative. I feel like it's that be productive, or what was that? There was a cheer back in high school. Be creative. No, it's not be creative. I can't remember what it was. Hopefully some of you are cheerleaders or pom-pom or something out there. I always screw that up. But, oh man, what was it? I think it's be creative. Be, I don't know. I could be wrong. Be creative. Some of the ideas that I've seen in the past on Black Friday, our giveaways, I love those. I thought those were really creative, and we'll talk about how that can be done with tip number 5. Secret items, something in the store. Be aggressive. Thank you, Michelle Snyder. I swear Michelle Snyder always has my back. It's sad. She's always there. She's like my guardian angel. She's just sitting right here on my shoulder, my guardian angel. Thank you, Michelle. Be aggressive, which you could actually use that for your social media marketing during Black Friday as well. Okay, so be creative. Secret items in the store. Draw people into the store. Here's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm tired of people saying the internet killed small business. No, it did not. It made small businesses have to reevaluate how they sell. It's not easy anymore. But anybody in business knows it's not easy to own, run, sell a product, sell a service anywhere anymore. You have to be creative and you have to think outside the box. What it did was it made The brick and mortars, which nobody really comes into this office unless they're having a meeting. But if I want to go to a brick and mortar, I want an experience. I want a customer experience. So tie your social media in for that Black Friday and bring them in, wine them, dine them. I know that this is not the generation that people want anymore. They want them to just, here's my product, you should have to have it, come on in. Not the way it works anymore. Why do you want to come into my business? What kind of experience are you going to have? Whether it's the food, whether it's the products, whether it's the people at the counter. One simple thing, and my buddy Chris Ecclestein, who is a really good magician, and he does customer service too, and we've done some stuff together, he'll tell you one of the secrets to just basically wowing the customer experience for people when they come in is a smile. Teaching your staff to just smile. I know that sometimes Black Friday, your customers, the last thing they're going to want to, or your employees, the last thing they're going to want to do is smile. You got to find a way to motivate them and use each other to motivate that. Some of those little things go beyond social media themselves. Some of those things are just internal that can help your business grow on that Black Friday and leave a lasting impression where they want to come back after Black Friday. Yes, a lot of revenue is created for businesses and small businesses on Black Friday. The key is, over a period of time, we want them to keep coming back. Secret items, that was the last one I talked about. Somewhere in the store, there's an item, so they have to come in, create that sense of urgency. You could do, oh man, one of my favorite things, and I saw this at an event. When I grew up with Bozo the Clown, and you had the grand prize game. You could actually be able to create that bucket thing again and try to do something where they have to come in, and if they buy a certain item, or they register, or they do something, they get a chance to try to do the grand prize game. Those are always one of my favorite ones. You can go community-based and social-based, and that is bring an item in, like a canned good, boxed good, and they get a percentage off, and you can promote that on social media as well. The one thing is, try not to do what everybody else is doing. They're going to say, come in and register and win a gift on Black Friday, or they're going to lower the value of some products to get you in the store. Those are all great strategies. But social media is meant to be much more creative and much more out of the box, and it allows you to do that. So again, be creative with your content. Small businesses, like I said, drive traffic to your store, create a customer experience. Do not get frustrated with online sales. Start thinking, start planning a strategy to say, how can I use my social media to drive people to come into my store? No, it's not always easy. However, I will tell you this, and I will promise you this, that you can do it, and it makes you very competitive to other industries. And there's a lot of people in your area or your region that are not doing this. So you could be the very first one to do this in a small town. Last, 5. This is very key. Come here. This is very important. You're going to be very busy on Black Friday, right? The answer is yes. You need to make sure that you schedule and plan out your post that day. Obviously, if it's Facebook, you're not going to overdo it. You're probably going to have some paid campaigns on that day to help people see what you're doing. Make sure it's targeted. Make sure that it's timely. Highly suggest using video on this day for your campaign. Video. If not, images. That's another good one. Get them interactive. Get them engaged. The other thing you're going to want to do when you schedule them, think about Twitter, think about Instagram, the time of day and what you're wanting. A countdown would be very good. We're at that right now, so you're going to want to try to create some sort of hype and countdown. But schedule those posts, very important. I cannot stress that enough. Again, if your business is struggling and you don't have an idea or strategy or plan, I guarantee you your competitors are. Reach out to us. We can do consulting. We can actually do a campaign for you. That's my only sales pitch. We're here. We're just an option. However, I hope these ideas and tips help you out, get you started. Make sure you strategize a plan and make it happen. I will be avoiding the Black Friday fiasco craziness. I can't even handle going into Walmart, so I'm probably not going to be able to handle Black Friday. But enjoy it. Have fun. I'll be perusing social media that day, seeing what people are doing, getting ideas for next year and Christmas coming up. So who knows? Maybe your campaign might get my butt out of bed and to your store. And if that's the case, then I need to do something special for you, because if it's that good of a campaign, woo, you've done something good. All right, moving on to a couple of events. I didn't get this completely updated, but I do want to let you know that on Saturday, November 16th, We have a PTSD educational conference, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's on Saturday, November 16th. Saturday, November 16th. Hold on, I need some coffee. I'm not had my second batch yet. The No More PTSD Educational Conference is Saturday, November 16th, 9 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. John A. Logan College, Carterville, Illinois. Open to everybody. Please check it out. Obviously PTSD is not just about soldiers and veterans, but we do lose a lot of soldiers to PTSD, and it happens to people in your communities, small, large, big, across the nation. So please take the time. And if you want to know more and you want to be more involved, there's going to be a lot of organizations there. Go learn more, see what you can do to be a part of the solution. And let's hope one day we don't lose any veterans to PTSD. All right, moving on. Let's get digital. Hey, it's not all about Tom Harness and Harness Digital Marketing. I like to spread the love too. I want everybody to have resources they have. The SIU Workshop for Small Business is having a Let's Get Digital. They're bringing in a special guest. I think it's he's from Tropicana Casino, I believe so. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it was. Tuesday, November 19th at the SIU Small Business Development Center. Can't say enough nice things about those people. They helped me get Harness Digital Marketing started, and they're a great resource. But the link is in the content below, the post below, so take a look at that and check that out, see if it's something that you want, and go to that. Coming up, I can't say the world's, but it is the largest Midwest Digital Marketing Conference in the Midwest. That is the MDMC, Midwest Digital Marketing Conference, taking place in St. Louis. It's a 3-day conference, April 8th to the 10th, and tickets are on sale right now. One of the best. I've gone the last 4 years. I believe this will be my 4th year. I presented the last 3, I believe. I was on a guest panel last year for branding. I love it. It's amazing. I did submit to present this year an event or a session on how to manage and maximize your Facebook events. So fingers crossed. Hopefully I made the cut. But I got to tell you, it's okay if I don't. I really enjoy going, and I love being on the guest panels because guess what? I get to be up there with some of the industry-leading people. So talk about being humbled. They are the best, and I get to hang with them and learn from them. So if you get a chance, go to that. You know what? As you're going out in the world today, to your business, to your organization, I want you to do me a favor. Make someone smile, and if we can ever help you out, just know that we can hashtag turn the light bulb on for your business. Yeah, I almost blew that. I almost totally blew that. So let us turn the light bulb on for your business or organization. All right, stay warm out there, people.